There's a lot of talk about organic milk these days, but what does it actually mean to be an organic dairy farmer?
Organic farming, in simple terms, is you're trying to maximise what nature gives you, and she sets the upper threshold.
Meet Ian Pye. Along with his brother, he looks after a herd of 120 cows on a farm in Lancashire, producing organic milk, cheese and ice cream. Like most farmers, organic or conventional, Ian's cows graze during the summer and live in barns during the winter.
In summertime, the cows are out at pasture, but they get a brief period inside where they're buffer feeding, and it's just a mixed diet, a balanced diet to help them keep happy and healthy, to balance up what they're getting from the grass. In wintertime on this farm, we try and get the barn where they live in winter as much like being outside as possible. So it's the outside but inside. So we've got it light and airy, plenty of fresh air for them to keep them happy, plenty of light to make it natural and stimulate natural milk production.
The cows on Ian's farm are mostly black and white Holstein Friesians, the most common breed of dairy cow in Britain. But like some other farmers, Ian is crossbreeding to make sure the calves born on his farm carry traits which will make them strong and healthy dairy cows.
The gang that you can see in front of you are the part of our dairy herd replacements, and they're the heifers or the young cows that are going to come through and replace the milking cows in the future. The thing with organic farming is that you have to try and breed replacements for the herd from within the herd, so it makes genetic gain or the direction of the herd's genetics harder to manage, because you can only do it from bloodlines within the herd. And that means that progress genetically is slower, but it also means that you've got more control over what you're breeding and bringing through.
Regardless of breed, dairy cows need a highly nutritious diet in order to produce milk, and it's the farm team that provides it. Organic farmers feed their cows grass and dry feeds such as cereals that have been grown solely using natural fertilisers. This is a challenging way to farm. Bad weather and weeds can threaten any crop, and with few tools at their disposal, organic farmers must manage their land very carefully.
You're more exposed to risk, as in poor weather, pest and disease.
Many weeds feed off particular crops, so organic farmers rotate their fields to kill weeds which would otherwise continue to thrive. They also grow beneficial plants like clover, which put essential nitrates back into the soil. The aim is to have soil packed with biological nutrients to grow nutritious crops, which are then used to feed the cows.
And this diet here that you can see is basically all the organically grown feed that we grow on the farm, and we mix it all up and we feed it to the cows.
If organic farming is a challenge, it's one Ian Pye is happy to accept.
And I mean, you look in the background now and, this is my office, which is brilliant.